Hey, everything works. Said 5 seconds before disaster. Wait, I. No, forgot something because of course I did. No, wrong image. Damn it. There it is. Alright, that image is tiny. Is it going to be any better? Yeah, somewhat. Let's start the music. There. Hey Croc, and hey Trax. So today, no suburbs building because I also wanted to build a Warthog Habitat because surprisingly enough, Kayan al-Bashar doesn't have one of those yet. And thank you also Croc for saying my name correctly, Mr. Squirrel Lord. No P-Blade here, just Mr. Squirrel Lord. I want to say Squirrel Lord for some reason. Also, I just, damn it, I don't want to maximize that. Come on! Damn it! Stream, work with me. So. Where's Crocodile Lena? I want my cookies. She will probably arrive in like 15 minutes or so. But I have kind of sad news for you guys. For anyone who saw what I built for S10, I lost the footage of me building the pagoda and the bridge. So the two most important things are gone. And I'm now sad and also slightly in pain because I tried exercising yesterday and today had to go through the snow on bike, which is painful. Well, I wouldn't say it's painful, it's just not the greatest thing. Hang on 1 second. Where? I think I have them here. That's, I think, Squirrel's Tavern, random stuff. I should really name these things a little bit better. Where are you? Large grain, lighthouse, lantern. I keep going to the random stuff for some reason. Aston's farm. Why do I still have that shelter? Because... oh, there they are. Because they have to blend in with these things. A typical squirrel lost his things. Well... yeah, I had to... like, there is a video coming out tomorrow still. Oh, here's that thing that Aston like, or Drew likes to use. Never really used it. But... it was just so sad, because those are the things that I worked the hardest on, and they are just gone. It needs to be slightly yellowish here. That's the color, because I don't want it to be too much. Maybe actually have this like redder, but orange redder. But do you think Lena survived the snow scooter trip? Probably not. I'm Poisonblade. I always go for murder. Hey mutant! I do a shooting game with lo-fi hip-hop music. Is that let me think for a second. There's this channel that basically does that on like a just 24-hour thing. Is it like that channel? This just feels too large. But I don't think this isn't the piece, right, that you can just... oh, you can. Then I can make it smaller, yes. Again, achievements. I made something smaller. It feels too tall, actually, also. And then it glitched. Why does it glitch out there, but not here? I will never understand you, Planet Zoo. So... it is... let's do... nah, let's do the yellow. Don't you dare glitch out on me. It still does. Damn it. Smaller crab rave time. Now I just think of the crab from Moana. Shiny. I guess I will have to use these ones though, because these ones don't glitch out. It's sad though, because they don't have the right texture. But hey. Is there also a lot? Is there actually also a lot of snow? Yes. But also because there are no cars driving, like they have salted the roads, but that only really works if there are people driving on them. So yeah, we will be with that snow for quite some time. I think for the rest of the week, which is not fun because by now it's like maybe 75% snow and the rest is ice. Again, no fun times to be found here. Really, you know what? I don't like doing this, but it's better than nothing. Boom. And just it's literally just a texture thing. Oh, that's 4 meters again. Now it works on every corner. And there's no glitching. Yep, welcome to the Netherlands. Where it never snows. Until the dreaded day that it does. And then everybody goes crazy. Are you gonna make a chimney or a tower? Well, this building wouldn't have really a chimney. Like, the reference is on screen, hopefully, if it works. Excuse me. But I want to kind of, like, first I want to build this building, like, trying to get it as close as possible, although the roof will be a different color. And then I will try figuring some stuff out on my own. Because this isn't a style that I'm really used to. Here drives the fiber crate for people and snow hopes. Yeah, they don't do that here. It's just like I live in such a tiny shithole that it's nobody's doing that. Actually. Well, I don't really live in a shithole, I would say, actually. So, will this habitat look a bit like a farmland shop, like the picture, or not? Well, I'm going to make this building... Yeah, no itches. I want to make this building basically the shelter area. That's too big. Where are those tiny things? Oh wait, they're there. Or at least they're supposed to be here. So... make them connect on top, and then try and move this into the middle. I don't live in a shoal. I thought we were done with turnip culling places stats. Well, it's just that I live in like the tiniest of villages. So it's not supposed to have that couple on the back of it, right? Yes. Doesn't work as I want. Also great first thing to hear when you join a stream. Hey, it's one of my streams, so what did you expect? I want something in here, but I don't know what. Or will I just make this into a pattern? If you want to hear the story of yesterday. What did you do? Croc, what did you do? Can use this. That's very hard to tell. Yes, it's something illegal. That's the first thing. Did you do something that was illegal? This is too shiny for me. I know what I'm going to use. You always come to my rescue, and because it's warthogs, they're not going to be able to climb, so I can use this stuff. You haven't answered if you did something illegal yet. That doesn't work. I stole myself's pen. You stole your own pen? Why? Then push this one to the front. This window makes no sense, but I love it. Just a tiny windowsill. That's too long. This is a little bit too big in a way. That's still too long. I like the color. I don't. Whoa, this actually works. Maybe if I turn it around, because there's some clipping, which is literally weird because it's one piece. It's green. Do you play a sport? Well, I tried working out yesterday. Damn it. Forgot that this building is 2 buildings. And coupled that with working out, basically trying to like do exercises at home, but yeah, don't do that when the next day you have to go and try and cycle through icy snow. Because everything hurts. And there. Like legitimately everything hurts. Oh, right, now to make the roof. Like, this might not work, because maybe instead if I use, because I have, if I use it like this, and then try and get these things in the middle of them. Because again, nothing in Plan 2 is really round. You just have to trick people into believing things are round. And there's Lena. Do you have the cookies for Croc, Lena? So otherwise we will have a very sad Croc. You don't like Croc when he's sad. Yes, we have a flat one. But then at least... oh. Actually, if I do... this might work, might not. Doesn't. Because it has to have like that straight edge. Maybe if instead we do this. Nope. Or wait. Nope. We do it like this, but have this one. Nope. We're just going to have to use this one. I got the chocolate chip cookies. Anyone found my 50 cents? No. Can we actually make it so that this? Because this is probably not going to really unite into one thing. That should give us the perfect middle of that. Which doesn't work, it looks really weird. Oh, damn it. Did you sleep a bit more than last time? A bit. I still want it to be pointy. I'm just going to see if this works because I don't like everything that's happening right now with this roof. Like Frontier, you give us all these pieces to make these roofs. But then this. Just going to move this on from on. I have no idea what's happening here. Hey, Vincent. I opened my own I have no idea how. For some reason I lost all comprehension of the Dutch language, it seems. I mean like the money. Yeah, this roof is never going to blend in because it just doesn't work. So I'm just going to have to make my own roof. Which is sad because especially this thing. Like this hut was just perfect. Oh wait, it doesn't angle like that. It angles more like this. And then it rises a little, well little, a lot. And then it rises some more. There. Where's my plank? There it is. Again, the Arctic pieces are just a godsend. Let's make this a little bit higher. The Giant Squirrel King Lord. I like that. Anything that feeds my ego. Go away. Separating the roof. And then the Mr. Squirrel, Lord of the Nuts, but I don't really like nuts. I know it's a scandal when I've called myself Boys or the Squirrel, but I don't really like nuts that much. Why do I like this weirdly? Let's just... I mean, I do like meat a lot. I could never imagine myself as like a vegetarian. Are there carnivorous squirrels? Damn it. So sometimes you just have to force the game to work with you. And then... Oh, this building isn't a square, that's why I'm messing up. This building is supposed to be... like this. Sure, that's the only reason I squirrel... Right. Jumanji squirrels. And maybe some real life squirrels as well. We just haven't told you about them yet. Because the world wouldn't survive carnivorous squirrels. Don't need those. Imagine that, gotta make a horror. There's probably some indie movie already with that. Because carnivorous squirrels, like, they're in every park. Squirrelnado. That just sounds like a theme park attraction, though. So... move this one there. This is why building some roofs is like... This isn't difficult to do. Or at least for me it's not. But it's just tedious. Like really tedious. This one can extend a little bit because then I don't need to use too many pieces. Make extend 3. Extend 3. Extend 3, extend 3. Extend 3 and 3. I watched a video about it, but don't recall. Wait. Despite popular belief, squirrels do eat meat on rare occasions. It has to do with some kind of mineral deficiency that only meat has. We are just working up towards humans. I'm just... One day we will get there. One day we will start eating humans. That would be quite a thing, though. You certainly have human-eating squirrels. Like, don't think about sharks and all that. Squirrels. But they're tiny. Just because they're tiny, it's going to take a long time. So they're just like slowly eating you alive. You guys are giving me bad ideas. So... Can I... Nope. I seem to recall it was scavenge meat, but I've seen some pretty aggressive squirrels, so it could... Yeah. Squirrels can be vicious. Sorry guys, I'm extra burpy today because I literally had to get ready completely in 20 minutes. So today's stream is brought to you by pain, sadness, and just being late. Yeah. It sounds so sad when you put it like that, but it is true. Boom. 1 second. I need to read what kind of meat, like mouse or scavenging of other prey. 5 nights and squirrels. Perfect. Kayan is our Wikipedia. Kayanopedia. True. Crocodilina and me. Squirrels gonna eat us? Yes. I need to make a drawing with Discord members meme character. Squirrels. Death by squirrel. all those tiny claws and teeth. And you're just lying there and they are slowly eating you alive. Like, they're not quick about it. They want you to suffer. Oh wait, I might need to replace these with... Where are you? I always go to the wrong thing. Let's see if this works. Better. I do want to have that middle beam just because I can. There's no other reason. And sticking with 1,000 scrolls at a time. Yeah. They have like tied you up to a table and there's just 1,000 scrolls clawing at you. Now I need to replace all of this. I seem to request a scroll so I could see them killing a bird or two. Like picking, or are you agreeing with my deed? Them like picking air. Can we agree that whenever I mess up with speaking, I just say meh? But them like picking birds from air mid-flight, those squirrels with the extra skin. Skulls seem even cooler now. You know, the flying squirrels. Need to delete so many of these, damn it. So let's now attach the two things together again. And ow, fuck, ow. We as squirrels gnaw our eyeballs out. I've been watching way too many horrors lately. Way too many or way too little. You never know. Maybe you have just watched too little and... No, definitely too many. Can I just add this? Frontier, just let me add this. And I need to go now. Lena, give me cookies. I love you guys. It's... Yes, imagine them like Dracula squirrels. I think they're already ferocious enough without the Dracula thing. Thank you. And can I make it work? Can I make it work? That's basically... I want to now rename the stream to Can I Make This Work? The answer is usually yes, but the journey to the yes is painful. That's too pointy. True, much better just a regular murder scroll. And just for horror, like you want to draw it out. The Dracula scroll would, I think, just finish it off way too quickly. You want to draw it out. And then you can also have like some really cool blood effects while they're just gnawing at you. Why does this building remind me of Star Wars? I've never seen Star Wars, but this building reminds me of it. Also, don't be angry at me for never seeing Star Wars. I don't like sci-fi. So. Also, it's much better. They can attack you during night and day. Yes. Like, vampires are good on paper, but like half of the day they can't really do anything. Just normal murderous squirrels. You're never safe from those. And hey, Plantsu Master, and hi, and see ya. And don't worry about it, these streams are literally just for fun. And also, it's like seeing the craziness that sometimes goes into these buildings. Let's just, you know, clean this up. I've actually no idea what this is for, but it's just there and I want it. I don't think this will really fit in with anything else we have so far. Hi and Biden. It's fun when people say hi. Yeah. It's like, why did I just think of like a drive-by shooting, but then it's nice. I need these. Rectangle. And then just maybe square. Hide it, but then you can't see too much inside from angles. Just to have the illusion. Because now all you see inside is darkness. A nice drive-by shooting. Yeah, and instead of killing you, they say hi. Don't question my brain. Yes, Lena. And does this building fit with that? No, not at all. Does it somehow work with everything else? Maybe also no. Probably no. Do I like it? Of course, yes. I want to attach this to the rest of the building though. There. 1 meter. Let's extend this further. Going to make it 4 meters though, because that's easy. Yeah, boom. Sad that you can almost not see the yellow part. Will it go near a building in the back or will you put it in another? It will be in another area. Because, yeah, that's going to stand at like a sword done. Otherwise, so... Not going to do that. I went past it. Damn it. There it is. And then... Let's make... No. Let's do that. No idea when exactly I started using these things. But they're just really good at being roof pieces as well. Like, it's supposed to be a fence. Hey Chris, how are you doing today? And as I said to Lena, Croc and everybody else, today's stream is brought to you by sadness and pain and just haste. That's sticking out a little bit more on this side than on that side, and I don't like it, and everything needs to be aligned, so I don't like it, and ow, brain. What's the sadness about Nost? Well, it's kind of just an easy story. Remember what I built for Astan? Remember that pagoda and the bridge? No strobe waffles to cheer up? Sadly, no. I ate all of them already. This just makes me sadder. But that pagoda and the bridge... But I had recorded basically all of it, and the recording is gone. So there's still a video going up tomorrow, but it's not about the pagoda or the bridge. And I was so happy because I basically... Well, I still have enough footage to basically have a week off, which is fun. But I really wanted that to... you know, be the starting point, having that huge pagoda. But it won't. Because my PC hates me. I want to use... Like, it's in a different spot in the actual building, but... Don't mention it. I'm just going to use this one. I'm pissed off by taking holiday days because no train or bus is driving and I can't drive to my work. That sucks. I don't know if buses here are actually driving. I would imagine that they are driving, but at like a reduced rate here. But I haven't seen the inside of a bus in almost half a year now. Yeah, it looks awesome. Recording software. Yeah, and I know for certain that it was there a week ago. Now it's just gone. So, like, I know it was there, I checked it, and now it's just gone. I checked file history, and it's gone. So I am sad. But at least you guys will still see, like, the village buildings and such, which I would otherwise cut out, or, like, they are like seconds when it comes to like the buildings. Okay, I went and found that vid about squirrels eating meat. Turns out they eat eggs, bird hatchlings, etc. for more than just minerals. Put the vid on Discord. Thank you, Kayan. I really want to see carnivorous. No, basically, actually, that makes them omnivores, but I really just want to see squirrels that aren't like eating nuts. Just putting this around. Also on yep, everywhere. It's sad, but I did immediately also check like, oh, do I still have all the footage from like the habitats and such? That I do have, luckily. And I made sure to have some nice pictures of the pagoda in that video, because even though I can't show you guys how it was built, I can at least show you guys that it's there. But I was already thinking like, things have been going way too smooth lately. Something is bound to happen. Like, the same thing happens every time I make a schedule. Like, it goes smooth for a couple of days, maybe a week, and then everything goes to shit. And maybe I will just record like a tour of the pagoda, because I still have the Shiana file. Aston has it as well, but I'm just waiting to see what he is going to do with it before I do anything like that. Because otherwise we're both doing like the same thing by accident, and that's not something you would like to do. Oh, the bird craps on you. Yep. And it's annoying. At least we have these buildings, which I am literally right now looking at the recording software. And it doesn't happen often that I lose footage. Well, I say that now, 5 seconds later. All of the footage is gone. This is giving me some Indonesian style vibes actually, now that I look at it. And yes, Indonesia is literally the only country that I've been to outside of outside of Europe. I gave up on recording big builds, just record smaller ones and hope it saves. Yeah, like, it doesn't happen often enough for me to actually worry about it. Like, it happens once in like a blue moon, but when it does happen, it really just drains the energy out of you, and you just want to huddle into a corner. It's just... especially when it happens to like a big build. So... yeah. And then couple that feeling with muscle pain because working out and then going through icy snow on a bike, and then you just really have a crappy day afterwards. You're just like, yeah, nothing is going to really change this day anymore. I mean, I have you guys now here, but I guarantee you that most likely I will still just go sit in a corner for a while after this. Can I use this? Nah, the colors don't really match. Is there nothing else? Sorry, but I need to go. Have a nice stream. Don't worry about the tracks. Like, I always want to make sure, like, never feel like you have to be here. Or never, like, it's fun to have you here, but real life, of course, takes precedence. It's not too much sticking out there anymore. Although the best thing would be to... No, actually that doesn't work. Sticks out a little bit, sticks out a little bit. That's, I think, the way to go. But see you later, tracks. So... Again, this is just giving me very Indonesian vibes with the roof. Maybe it's because it, like, the top part is something that you would also find somewhat in Indonesia. But this does feel more African than the actual African pieces that we have. Because the African pieces are... They are something. You can't recolor these things freely? I thought you could. That's also kind of a bummer. But now I want to have that pattern that goes across the building a bit. But all of these things that you like, these would be amazing, but they give off light. I have no idea why. Maybe this. Because I could make the pattern completely myself. I don't want to put my PC through that though. Because my PC is already at the verge of crying. So that wouldn't be a good thing if I start doing that. No idea what that is. There's so many pieces actually that I just never use. That's kind of a nice beam here though. Holy shit. Now it's good. Do we have anything else? Why is it so quiet? I think the music is, yep. One second, trying to find something. I don't want to use Skyrim because I don't know if I can. Go away, advertisement. So now get the reference back because I need it. No, I'm just going to settle for this. And then try and copy this all around. I'm sitting on my leg, or on my, not on my foot, but just on, well, on my leg. So so now I just want some plants to lay on top of this. I'm back. I might need to pop in and out of stream as I have to do some other stuff. Again, don't worry about it. It's always great to have you here, but always make sure that you put your, like, put real life stuff in a way. Put that first. Why am I putting these plants on top of this roof? Nah. Some reason. That's too large. Let's see. We have a lot of new stuff with the aquatic pack. Yeah, that's just hiding it. Although I think I like that look better than actually these loose plants. And then of course, because plants don't just grow on roofs, you need a tree. I think I'm getting a little bit of a cold. No, for this one I am actually going to use those. Or just a mixture of the two. Where are you? Oh wait. this, and then the red one. Then where's it? Where are you? There. And then I think color scheme wise these trees are better. Also these are my favorite trees, so of course I'm going to try and use them. I now do understand though why they put the tree behind the building and not in front. Man, people suck. Why? I mean, I know that most people suck. It's actually... What happens, Kayan? Oh wait, I wanted to make this also into the shelter area. I hope nothing is happening on Discord, because... I mean, I can check Discord for shit. Nah, ooh. I did find the video. Getting the sniffles, yeah. Don't want to make it too large, so not all of the Warthogs are going to be here. Just some of them. The top wall, which... You try like having a Discord movie night and there's always someone who comes in and says, all these movies sucks, I hate them all. Fine, I don't give a fuck. Just don't join. I understand that. I mean, there's always going to be people that try to shit on your parade. This is going to be kind of eye-centric, but I always approach it with like, their lives probably suck so much that they want to try and take other people down. Just so that they feel that kind of power. Like they feel... should I talk about this? Yeah, why not? So, I mean, here's the thing. I used to be a bully in high school. Like I was a bully, like that straightforward high school. Also, what is the school that you say, like preschool? I don't know. But I felt so shit about myself that those brief moments where I could take somebody else down, I just, without thinking of like, oh, how am I affecting this person, it was literally just, I felt powerful just for the few seconds that I could take somebody down for something that they actually loved doing. And now I realize I was a really shitty person. In no way am I trying to defend myself here, because it's not an action that should in any way be defended. But just a brief moment of feeling like you feel powerful just because you're shitting on somebody. And now I quickly like realize when other people are doing that, like, oh, they are having probably the shittiest life. So, yeah. Whenever I find somebody who's just shitting on something, I just quickly think, that was me 10 years ago. And are they doing something that can be, like, justified or something like that? No. Like, in no way am I trying to, how do you say, talk my past behavior well, or like try and make up excuses. No, I was a crappy person. But because of that, I can now easily see, like, this person is just having a crappy life or crappy day, and he or she is trying to take it out and feel some sense of power by shitting on somebody else. I'm always, I always regret how I acted in the past. Because I was literally shitting on someone just because they eat something that was not something that basically the rest of the class enjoyed. So, yeah. I'm really happy that I'm no longer that person, like the person that I was when I was 13. Tangled sucks. Oh wait. Kayan, yeah, always someone trolling and messing it up for others. Just think of them as static on the radio and they will go away on their own. Yes, when it comes to like somebody shitting on a movie, if you ignore them, they are going to move away because they want the attention. Tangled sucks. Pulp Fiction is a better love story. Yeah, well, there's no way we would watch Pulp Fiction on a family-friendly server, so deal with it. Yeah. Did you ever apologize to them? That's the biggest regret. I don't know where they are anymore. Like, I think they moved away, but I've never seen them since. Like, if I could, I would apologize to them, because again, like, in no way were my actions ever justified, or I was just a shitty person back in the day. Again, that's why I'm really happy that I started YouTube later. Because if I started YouTube when I was 15 or something like that, well, or 13, I would be such a dick. Like, again, in no way am I talking about this to justify my actions or make up excuses. I basically want to use, or say, people will be shitheads. I can't really explain it properly, but yeah. This is a really tiny thing for warthogs, but there are going to be more of those. Yeah, kids are cruel. But I think it's also because like kids don't really, like, you don't understand like the long-term effects of your actions. We really went into some direction with this stream today. Yeah, I need to sit properly again. But like, a lot of YouTubers will probably say like, oh, I wish I started this earlier. I wish I started this earlier. I'm glad I didn't start it when I was 15 or 13. Just think of the ego I would have. You'd be a younger PewDiePie guy. What? I haven't watched PewDiePie. Like, I have actually never really watched PewDiePie. Like, I watched Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. Kind of moved away from them now. Oh, but I've never really watched PewDiePie. But Basically, yes, I would be a giant dick. I don't know if I would be a younger PewDiePie guy, but I would probably, like, if I started YouTube earlier, if I started it when I was 14 or something, I would either way would be a mental mess now. I might have already stopped YouTube by this point then. Alright, that's... I think I should let the building stay like this. And move on to the next. Let's go back to... because I have literally a lot of these buildings, like Anno 1800s. I will always love Anno 1404 more, but building wise it is still a great thing, especially for Kayan al-Bashar. Why did I close the recording software? All I know of Pew is all the racist thing he said, and he's a screaming tuber. Why was that like put into like a censor thing, or like I had to approve of that message for some reason? But yeah, I do know that he went on kind of like a racist. Well, I think he said something racist, and then he lost quite a lot of stuff, like quite a lot of like advertisement stuff and such. That's sad, because there could be a possibility that they're still kind of shook up about it, but at least you know it's a shitty thing to do, and it's great you can look to yourself and be honest about it. Yeah, I was shit, and like I have no idea where they are. I don't have their phone number or any kind of like... That's I think the biggest regret thing about it. Like, I can't say that I'm sorry about it. And before anyone wonders, like, whenever I'm in S10 streams or Drew streams, I kind of say that I'm like the playground bully. But that's all in like good fun. Like, they poke fun at me, I poke fun at them. Like, not... Like 80% of the things I say to S10 and Drew are jokes. But then they have named me B-Blade, so that's a name that's never going to go away anymore. Anyway, I need to change the... Well, I think I'm just going to remove it, because all of the images that I have, like, I don't want to use completely all of them. I just want to use some parts of some. I also watch IGP and Let's Game It Out. They're funny as hell. Lately I watched a lot of MasterChef. The Canada version, because America can be a little bit screamy. A little bit. But the Canada version of MasterChef is kind of peaceful in a way. Also, just like the thing with like... This is like the joke when it comes to Canadians, is that they're really friendly, but then that show is also just really friendly. Like, I legitimately... Like... I already said this. For today's stream, I had to rush to get everything set up, but still, when I was eating, I was watching MasterChef, because I don't know. I cook for myself, but it's not like something I really enjoy. Like, I enjoy cooking when I am actually cooking, but after that, it's just like, I'm glad I'm done with it. But yeah. Yeah, it's just friendly banter, yes. Although sometimes I'm also just like, give me Gordon Ramsay. Like, I want the screaming. Because I'm secretly also like... I'm kind of just the person that says like, I don't want drama, but I also just want to watch it from the sidelines. I'm weird. Like, there's not really any other way to say it. I'm weird. This has to be a lot higher. Actually, it doesn't have to be, because it's warthogs. They're not large animals. Why do I want to make everything bigger? Rhetorical question, everything that's bigger is better. I do want a point though. Do they apologize to each other the whole time while cooking? No, but they're just like really helpful to each other. It's also like the judges are like really friendly. And it's not like you did this, this, and this wrong, and this is shit, and this is awful and such. No, it's like you did this wrong, maybe you should try this the next time. It's just really friendly. Like, that's the best way I can explain it. They are just friendly and helpful. Like, if some contestant needs to use something but they forgot to grab it from the pantry, they can, like, in other competitions, they would just be screwed because nobody else would help them, or at least that's how it looks. And then when you go to MasterChef Canada, it's just like, oh yeah, here's some sugar and here's some flour, and do you want my firstborn child? They're just really friendly. It's kind of like a bright spot in an otherwise shitty world. And I always like to say, like, if I ever move to North America, I wouldn't want to move to the US, but I would like to move to Canada. Just also poutine. I've never tried it, but I want to. Like watching Temptation Island just to feel smarter and more normal. Yeah, I don't watch Temptation Island though. Yeah, and I can't understand myself sometimes. This needs a tower. But anyway, because you need to build everything twice as big as you think it needs to be for the animal to actually use it. Yes. I think that small thing, only some can use it. But this thing needs a tower, or it needs something, because it just needs it. Don't question it. It just needs it. Like, whenever I'm building something, it's just don't question it. It's all going to make sense in the end. Don't question it right now. Because this is the lucky thing with me. Somehow I am able to pull things off. Do I know how I'm doing that? No clue. Like, it would be great if I did know, because then I can like say like, oh, you need to do this or this, and it's just like I'm just throwing random stuff at the wall, and sometimes it sticks. Actually, all of the time usually. But I kind of feel bad to really say that, because I know that like a lot of people are like working really hard with their buildings, and then it just doesn't work out, and then I'm here just like, I drew this, this, and that at the wall, and it looks pretty. it's not self-obsessed, it's like egotistical. I want to use this color of white, beige. I'm getting a slight headache. Can I just use the straw roofs for this one? I just don't like how that looks. Like these. Like the straw roofs that Frontier made, just... I don't know why, but they just look really weird to me. It's maybe because they're so... I literally don't understand it. Maybe it's because they're really just that rounded. But I always prefer to make my own roofs with the straw pieces instead of using the Frontier straw roofs. Maybe it's just a taste thing and I don't like round roofs. Or at least rounded in that sense. Like, this is not that much different from what we just had, but I still like this a lot more. 1 second. Then using these. How are they doing that here? It's kind of just the same technique as I used with that house, it's just a little bit different. Which doesn't help too much when it comes to how do I explain this. I realized that very quickly on. Well, it was fun spraying, but I got to run to the shop for pet supplies. Now I just see Shiba. Or She-Dog. I think I have to give up with She-Dog because I constantly already name her Shiba, like by accident. And from what I know so far, you don't seem to mind game that I sometimes call her already Shiba. Catch you all cool cats on the flip side. See you, gang. It's fun and amazing to have you here. Hey, tomorrow you can... No, I'm not going to actually cry, but, you know... Could I consider myself a YouTuber? Like, it's just for fun and everything, but... You know, we're all... When it comes to YouTubers, it's like... You're always a little bit more dramatic than you would be in real life. Yeah, it's mostly because, like, maybe you don't want it shared because, like, it's private or something. Like, I always try to make sure that if I, like, mention something that's like this is her real name, so do you want that shared with basically the world? Because, I mean, this stream is going to be on the internet, and anything that goes up on the internet will be forever there. So I'm always wanting to make sure that everybody is like okay with it if I use like somebody's real name or something like that. Yeah. I'm going to finish this building and then we're going to stop for today because I'm getting quite a massive headache. She's a dog, she don't care about privacy. Holy shit, I thought the game was bugging out. Well, the game was bugging out. I think it was not as safe, but I thought the game was going to crash. The game still needs a little bit of time to recover, it seems. Let's just leave it for a few seconds. Hey. So, now it works. But again, you're her owner, so maybe you care. And I think you already once said that you don't care if I use her real name or not. But I'm a forgetful squirrel. Big hugs to Shiba. And some extra treats. Now I really just want a dog. And a cat. And a ferret. Maybe a weasel as well. I just love animals. But I also know that getting an animal is a lifelong commitment. So right now I can't commit to that. So I will just live vicariously through everybody who has a pet. Thank you for that. As long as you don't give out Shiba's address, I wouldn't even know. I'm just like, USA, and then it's just like, I don't know. Also, in a way, I don't want to know, because here's the thing, I am a blabbering drunk. If you give me one secret, I will tell it when I'm drunk. And it doesn't take much for me to get drunk, so whenever you have a secret, don't tell me. This is maybe a little bit too much overhang. So then deselect everything that I don't want moved. Then so that works. doesn't quite work yet. Put that in, and then turn it around. Bring it back and that works better. How many times do I just make random noises? And then the last thing. Oh, Hey, Georgia. How are you doing today? We're just building some buildings for the Warthog Habitat. Why do I have a notification of something? I can't use any of that, can't use any of this. No. Excuse me. So, do we have a... yes. Doesn't look right though. This one is sort of acceptable. Shopping. What are you shopping for? Or is it just like general things like food and such? Nope. Yeah. Why does it always go to 0 meters? The smartphone A71. I thought we were already further along with like iPhone, I don't know, 10 or something like that. Need to delete these. Like, I really thought that we were already much further with that. Or did they go back with the names? Like, I thought we already had like an iPhone 14 or something. Again, my phone is like 5 years old. It's a glorified music player. Well, if this isn't the most friendly music ever. Yeah, I used beans there, so I need to use them here as well, just to have like that thing continue. I don't have to place it there because you can't see it. That's the fun thing sometimes. I'm going to see though tomorrow if I can do something with like the live stream, like have a better starting up thing, have a maybe a pause thing for whenever I need it. Because, well, I basically don't have to do anything tomorrow. Like, video is already scheduled and such. So tomorrow I can just sit back and relax. So. Well, not totally true because I never really sit down and just relax. Because I already said that I was going to do something. Three. That was your Dutch for today. And then the floor would be over there somewhere. Maybe have these, but then that's just black. And a little bit. That's and then probably also a door here. Doors are usually built in like this. Let's trying to add a little bit of realism into this. And some sleeping areas later for the warthogs. I think this is enough sleeping area for them if I place these 2 buildings in their habitat. But I think I'm going to end the stream here for today because I'm really developing like a massive headache. So I'm probably going to go down with a cold this week, which is not great. But anyway, I'm happy to have seen all of you guys here. Happy that you guys are here or were here. And I will see you, well, tomorrow's a video, and then Thursday I'm going to probably stream some Valhalla. So until then, have an amazing day, guys. Bye bye.